Today the topic is on sine rule, and let's see how and when to apply the sine rule to find a missing side or a missing angle in a triangle, in any triangle. Let me first write the sine rule. Now you can write it as sine A over small a equals sine B over small b equals sine C over small c. Or I can use the reciprocal of these, where A over sine A is equal to B over sine B and is equal to C over sine C, capital C. Now let's label these sides and angles into the given triangle. As you can see, the capital letter stands for the angles, and the small letter, if you look at the angle here, right opposite to it, you have the small letter A denoting the side opposite to the angle A. Similarly, if B is the capital letter B denotes an angle, the side exactly opposite to it is the line AC, the long green line, which will be denoted by the letter B, the small letter B. And for angle C, you can see the blue line. So when angle C is denoted by the capital letter, it is a small c that denotes the side. So this is the sine rule. Now let's just try to apply it into the triangles to find the missing side or any missing angle. Now when to use this? We use it to find a missing angle or a missing side. Now one key step that I could give is that to make an angle side pair, for example, this can be a pair, the angle and this side can be a pair. So when you try to make these pairs, you can make it using a drawing. You can see it's like an X. You can see two angles and two sides involved in this. There should be all three variables or all three parameters known, and there should be one unknown. Okay, only in these conditions you can use a sine rule. Let me explain this with an example. Find the missing value marked with a letter. You have the first question. You can see triangle ABC, the angle is given, and you can see C is the missing letter. So they are asking you to find the length of side AB, which is C. So here you have a question mark. My step one will be to find an angle side pair. So I have this angle and the side opposite to it. So I'll just connect them like this, and this is my missing. I know the angle here, so let me just connect it. Yes, as discussed, I have three given or known values and I have one unknown. So in this case I will look for the side. So this is the side that I want. I'll start with C. C over sine C is equal to B over sine B. So my C remains C. My angle opposite to C is 42. So I'll take C over sine 42 because it's exactly opposite. I hope you can see it from the figure. B is 8 meters, so I'll take this as my B. So 8 over, the angle here is sine 57. So my equation is ready here. I need C, so I'll just cross multiply. So I have 8 times sine 42 over sine 57. So my C is going to be equal to 6.38 meters to 3SF. This is the answer to 3SF. Moving on to question 2. Here the missing value is the letter A, which is an angle. So following the previous steps, looking for the angle and opposite side pair, you have three parameters known, so we can apply the sine rule to find the missing angle A. Here I will take sine A over the side opposite to it is 8 equal to sine of the angle 47 over 10. Cross multiplying, I get sine A is equal to, I'll be taking 8 to the other side, so it becomes 8 multiplied by sine 47 over 10, which gives me the value for sine A is equal to 0.585082. So to find an angle, we know sine of the angle A is given as this, so A is going to be equal to sine inverse of the value that you have, which is 0.585082 from your calculator. So the final answer is 35.8 degree. Moving on to question 3. By now you have an idea of how to apply the sine rule, so you can just pause the video and try solving it by yourself and then check the answer. In this question you have an unknown x and another variable z here. So first I will start with z, so making an angle opposite side pair. I have 40 here and z is my unknown. I have 95 as the angle and 11 meter the side. So 1, 2, 3 values known, so you can easily find z. Applying the sine rule, I have z over sine 40 equals 11 over sine 95. So my z is going to be 11 times sine 40 over sine 95, which is equal to 7.0976 from your calculator. To 3SF, your answer will be 7.10 meter to 3SF. Now to solve the next part, can you see here you have x and you can see there is no angle that is known. So here you have a question mark. Without knowing the angle, you cannot form the pair of angle on the opposite side, which is used in the sine rule here. So your next thought should be to find this angle, which can be easily done as the sum of all the angles inside a triangle is equal to 180. So this angle, let it be capital X, so x plus 95 plus 40 gives you 180 degree, which is the angle sum property of a triangle, from which you can say x is equal to 180 minus the sum of 95 and 40, giving you the angle equal to 45 degree. So this is just the angle that you have found. Now we are going to apply the sine rule to find the variable, the length of the side x. So this is our question. I'll just erase this part. X over sine 45 is equal to, now you can take any of these ratios. If you want to take say z and 40, it's fine, or 11 and 95. I'll go for 11 and 95. So sine 95. X is going to be 11 times sine 45 over sine 95. X is equal to